Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we break down the confusing stuff in the corporate world. And today we're looking at Trustmark Corporation's latest report, and let's just say they've got some numbers that tell a story. We're diving into their 8K filing, which is basically a report for big events that shareholders need to know about. And this one is all about their financial results from the second quarter of 2025, ending June 30th. Think of it as a mid-year checkup for the company, and we're going to see how they're doing. This is Trustmark Corporation, a company most people in the financial world know, and they're based in Mississippi. They're reporting their financial performance, and that's where the real meat and potatoes are. Their stock, if you're a shareholder, trades under the symbol TMK on the Nasdaq Global Select Market. This means that when Trustmark announces its financial health, it can really move this ticker. The main point of this filing is to share their latest financial results. They put out a press release on July 22nd, which is what this report is all about. This is where we get the juicy details on how they performed. The filing itself attaches the press release, Exhibit 99.1, and even an investor slide presentation, Exhibit 99.2. These are the documents that give us the numbers and the commentary from Trustmark's management. Now let's get to the good stuff, the actual numbers for the period ending June 30, 2025. While this report doesn't contain detailed tables within its text, it references a press release and investor presentation, which would contain those crucial figures. We'll focus on what these types of reports generally reveal about a company like Trustmark. When a company reports its quarterly results, what you're really looking for is growth, profitability, and stability. For a bank like Trustmark, this often means looking at their net interest income, earnings per share, and how they're managing their loan portfolios and deposits. Think about it like this. If Trustmark is doing well, their income from lending money should be going up and their costs should be under control. Their profit per share is a key indicator for investors. If these numbers are moving in the right direction compared to the previous year, it signals a healthy business. However, if you see a drop in income or a rise in expenses, it could mean they're facing challenges, perhaps tougher competition, economic slowdowns, or issues with the loans they've made. The real story often lies in how these results compare to expectations. Analysts and investors are always looking at whether a company beats or misses its projections. Beating expectations usually means the stock price goes up, while missing them can send it tumbling. This is why these quarterly reports are so closely watched. When we look at the common stock or how the company's equity is valued, the aim is for this to grow over time. For Trustmark, a stable or growing valuation of their common stock indicates investor confidence. If the stock price is volatile or declining, it might be a sign that investors are concerned about the company's future performance, or perhaps the broader economic environment is creating uncertainty for financial institutions. The filing also mentions whether Trustmark is considered an emerging growth company. This designation gives companies certain periods for new accounting standards, can tell you something about how proactive or conservative they are in adopting new financial reporting rules. In this case, they haven't elected to use that extended period, which suggests they are comfortable keeping pace with the latest accounting standards. And finally, the signatures at the end, like from Thomas C. Owens, the Treasurer and Principal Financial Officer, are important. This is essentially a confirmation from the company's top financial minds that the information presented is accurate and has been reviewed. It's a formal stamp of approval, ensuring accountability. So what's my take on Trustmark Corporation based on what this type of report generally signifies? These filings are critical snapshots of a company's health. For a financial institution like Trustmark, consistent profitability and responsible management of its assets and liabilities are paramount. A strong report would show steady growth in key financial metrics, effective risk management, and a clear strategy for navigating the financial landscape. The real test is whether they can translate their strategy into sustained financial performance that benefits shareholders. While this particular filing primarily points to the release of their quarterly financial results, the underlying numbers would reveal their ability to grow revenue primarily points to the release of their quarterly financial results. The underlying numbers would reveal their ability to grow revenue, manage expenses, and maintain a healthy balance sheet. It's through digging into those specific figures that we can truly assess their direction, identify potential risks like increased loan defaults or pressure on profit margins, and spot opportunities for future growth. Alright, that's our breakdown of what's inside Trustmark Corporation's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description for more community discussions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.